Hello, it is 9:45 in the evening and I decided to make a How to Beat Idols video. Is this a good idea? Probably not. I have not scripted this at all. I have thought about it a bit, done a couple practice runs. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully someone wants to watch it. We'll see. Here we go. So, this level is just buffer click blind timing level that somehow works with gameplay. So, those are just two easy clicks, same with this. Buffer click off screen. And yeah, most of that's self-explanatory. Here, you just spam those three and buffer those. Oh, okay, so, late, and then just buffer all of these. Definitely buffer them, otherwise you will die. Buffer this, and just hold this. You'll let go. Hit that as soon as you get to it. It's yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Buffer that next green orb and all of those. You can completely miss that green orb. There is no need to click it. So, just click that. That part's very synced up. It's really not that bad once you've gotten used to it. This wave seems really bad, but you get used to it very quickly. You just, yeah, you have to do that, and then just stop clicking a bit in the middle. Shoot up here, and buffer those two orbs, and then it's just a bit of a wave spam and an easy wave section. And you're through. Well done. You passed the first 10%. Buffer, and late click that, and then you want to click that about as late as you can to line yourself up for that double click. You can buffer literally all 5 of those orbs. That one a bit later, same with the next one. Then it's just some straight fly, some orbs, you let go of that immediately, but you hold this, and then this segment's just free. Skip that dash orb, you don't need to click it, and then a lot of buffers, just a lot of buffers. This also buffer, just focus on the spider at the top, and then you just hit that orb. Late, buffer, click, boom. This is just a fast click, it'll help your CPS, honestly. This UFO isn't that bad, just remember to buffer that black orb, 2 clicks, click on the orbs and the yellow things at the start, and then this is just hold, and remember to let go at the right place there. Buffers, just all buffer these. Every single click here is a buffer, until this one, which you click late. Then it's just some more buffers, and this wave is very easy once you get the hang of it. Or apparently not, because I can't even do it in 0.5 times. This ship's reasonably straightforward, you just have to get the pattern. This is a long hold, let go, and then boom, and now you're past the start, so you've got a bit of a break. These are both buffers, same with this, it's just a lot of smaller clicks with the robot. What you can do, if you really want, is that. But I much prefer just doing the smaller clicks, I think it's more consistent. Wait until you're about halfway up the slope for that, and those are all buffers, same with these. But make sure to hold for that whole length. And now for Burner's part. So this seems like a bunch of triple spikes, and in essence, it is. It's just a bunch of triple spikes, but there are different ways that you have to do all of them, and it takes a while to work out and get consistent. So that's just, you can kind of click most of these early, because you have very limited visibility. So most of these you can click really early, like, for example, this one, you can like go there, or well, not that early, but you know. You can go pretty early. That's nearly a full triple. That one, this one, you barely need to do, but this one is full. That's very much full. And now all of these, just make sure to go after the spike at the start, and you'll basically be fine. Buffer, obviously. Now this part, I am so sorry for anyone who doesn't use music sync in levels, because you are about to feel just pain. So buffer both of those, but to the music, so it's da da. It's or just a bit before each of those notes if I remember correctly, and that'll get you through. Hit all of those. This wave seems really hard and you just have to learn it. Fall down into that, that's auto. And you just wait a bit before going into this, like on that, and then this is pretty straightforward. There's a buffer there, there's a buffer there. Yeah, you can buffer this, and then it just lines you up perfectly. That's another buffer, as is that, and that, and that. Except it's blind. The thing is, this level has so many blind timings, but they're all buffers. Same with that, and then boom. You are onto Zafkiel's part, I believe. It's been a while since I beat this. This is one of the more fun parts of the level. You click that, and you leave it a bit before going down there and hitting the orbs. Hit those three, miss out the second portal, and then click there, 2 clicks, clicks there, and then boom. Hold here. Hit all of these orbs. Don't do that. Do that. Basically just ignore that. It's much easier. Now these are just clicks you have to remember. This is one of the harder segments of the level. Hold this. And don't micro click the black orb, because otherwise you'll jump. What on earth is that bug? You'll do this and die. So buffer, 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 buffer. Buffer, except you don't hold that time. Do I remember this? Buffer, click, click. And then hit those. Now you buffer all of those clicks and that click. That part's pretty simple, it's just a couple clicks. This lands you immediately on that block, so you just have to click those. Leave this for a second going into it before doing the spam, or you'll be out of time. Leave, so none of those are buffers, those are quite late. Just short click with that first one so you don't make the second one jump, and then do the second jump so that none of them hit spikes. And then Far Dreamer. Hold that, buffer, buffer. Just hit the orbs there. These are very small clicks. If I turn off speed hack, like you can just do that in one click. That's a buffer. All of these are really not that hard once you get used to them. And after this, just make sure to time that, hit all of these dash orbs obviously, and then for the swing copter, which I died to so many times. And I'm really not sure why, because once you've learned it, once you've got it down, it's really not that bad. But doing this swing copter made nearly every swing copter that I play now really easy for me. Like the Blade of Justice swing copter, I used to find hellish, and now I can just do it immediately. Same with the Lost Existence. This one just helps you so much. So hit that late. Hit that reasonably early, and then you can stand on that. So those spikes are lights, they are blocks, you can stand on that, fine. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that part's pretty, you just sight read that part. And now, if you manage to pass that part, you've done all of the hard things in the level. So brace yourself to die to something stupid, like I did at 86% twice. That's how this part works. These are all very easy clicks. Just let that happen. Buffer that. That's a short click. Buffer, buffer. Hold. And then click there and click there. That's also a buffer. And boom, you're in here. These are just some small gaps. They're not that bad, but they can be bad when you start practicing. You can hold that. That's a thing you can do. Just fit through these gaps, that's straight fly. Click there, click that, buffer, short click, hold. That's a bit of a double click. Buffer, click there, just click all those orbs. That is a buffer, but I screwed it up so much. I died there way too many times. I'm just gonna make sure that's always a buffer and that I'm not lying to you, because not thinking that was a buffer killed me twice there. It's not always a buffer. You just, yeah, that timing is so annoying. And honestly, I'm not really sure how exactly you're supposed to do it. It's just, you just have to do it. These are buffers, and then buffer those, buffer that. You don't buffer that, but you do buffer that and hit that, and then boom. Or not boom, or no boom. Maybe the boom isn't there. Maybe there was no boom after all. Maybe the real boom was the friends we made along the way, but anyway. You hit the green orb, and then you just hold that, hold it for a long time, until you get here, and then click that. And now you've got a nice long auto section in which I really embarrassed myself by accidentally just mentioning my faith out of stress. So that was a great time, but you know, you do what you like there. You pray or cry or whatever, eat McDonald's. I don't know what people do when they're at 93% on extremes. I've certainly done weirder things. But anyway, this first bit, not hard at all. You just, all of those are all like ships going up. They're just normal ships. That one makes you big size, and this one makes you upside down. So you have to memorize that. Hold there, but not for too long or you'll hit the spike. And then you just kind of straight flight, go down here, otherwise you'll hit that cog. And then from here, just kind of stay straight and follow the structures, and you'll end up here, right through there, you're done. You beat idols. Congratulations. I hope I explained everything well. I hope this was helpful to someone. This is a really good level. It shouldn't be. It should suck because of the sheer amount of blind buffer clicks, but it's really fun. And I hope that you enjoy it, because it's worth doing. I'd say this is probably a good hardest, but maybe it isn't. I didn't do it as a hardest. I did it after Bloodbath and Artifice, so, you know. Anyway, now that, you know, you've probably clicked off the video. Oh yeah, if you haven't, please like, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing more of these. I have a video called How to Beat Allegiance if you want to play that level. But yeah, I have gotten 48% and 25 to 100 on Black Blizzard, so hopefully I'll beat that soon and I'll have that uploaded. I've got another layout in the works, so you'll probably see that pretty soon. So yeah, I've got things upcoming, but I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go and edit this now and then fall asleep and be tired. Goodbye.